Well, welcome back. Here we are, back at the Dice Pit. We're going to talk now. We've kind of touched on this on a previous video, but this is what I recommend. This is what I do, and I've been recommending this to our students, and it's very effective. Here's the layout here. We're assuming the point here is an 8, and I start out with $52 across. So I had a $10 pass line with $25 odds. Okay. So here's how this works. I want to get my bets paid for first. Now, I used to do a strategy where I would make sure all these bets were paid for before I pressed anything, but I've changed that, and here's what I'll explain that. So say you throw the dice, and now the 9 hits. It's a $10 bet on the 9. It's going to pay you $14. So I got paid $14. You're going to take that, you're going to put it in your rack. I'm going to put a chip right here so we know that that number's been hit. Okay, so now the 9's paid for. So let's say the 6 is hit. The next number was thrown, the 6. We'll mark it here. $12 pays $14. 13, 14. You're going to take the $14. You're going to rack it in your rack. Now you know the 6 is paid for. So let's say the 6 was just hit again. So I recommend, since it's paid for, full press it. You're going to get paid $14. You're going to get $2 to put in your rack. And now this bet goes to $24. So now you're pressing the number that's hitting. So what happens is you through the course of a hand, you're going to create signature numbers. So our strategies are, don't press the numbers that aren't hitting, even if it's the sister number. I mean, theoretically, you could sit here and never hit the 5, so why press the 5? So let's say now the 9 hits. It pays $14, but it's been paid for. So here's the 14. Now you're going to take $1 out of your rack and put on top of it. 14 and $1 makes 15. And this 10 is 25. So you're going to press that 9 all the way up to $25. And you're going to do this through the course of the game or the hand. You're going to take the first one and press the second one. Take the third one, press the fourth one. So if the 9 hits now, it'll be the third hit. You're going to collect $35. And on a hot table, on a hot hand, this is very, very effective. Even on mid-size rolls, say 6 or 8 rolls, it's still effective because you're going to get all your money back at a small amount of profit. But then if you extend the hand into a monster roll, then you're set up for the major kill. So, for instance, it happened to Pablo and me and 2 of our students at one of the casinos on the Strip. Started out with a $10 9, and the hand was 57 numbers long, hitting the 9 17 times. So after pressing and taking 17 times, the 9 was pressed all the way up to $3,000, which was table max at that particular casino. Now, it was never hit at the $3,000 level, but it was hit at the $1,500. We got paid for that. The next time it hit, we pressed it to $3,000, table max. So if you can get the table max doing this, that's how you get a lot of money from the casino. And we've kind of gotten away from doing, we've done the 5-9 strategy as far as pressing them both together. This seems to work a little more effective because a lot of times in a hand, you may throw like 17 9s and maybe 3 5s. So why share the profit with a number that's not hitting? That's the strategy. Pablo's got a little question.
Just a comment that the dealers aren't going to mark the numbers that have been hit behind for you. That's why you've got to do that method that we show you on another video on keeping track of the numbers that are hit. And
absolutely.
Why that's so important.
Absolutely. So if you do that, and just a refresher on that is when you get an extra stack of white chips and you put them up here to mark all the box numbers, and as the numbers are hit, you peel them back. When they hit multiple times, you add a chip. If you see a red chip in there, that means that number's been hit 5 times. So if you see 3 red chips in there, that means that number's been hit 15 times. And that puts a big smile on your face because you know that you have really pressed that number up and you've taken every other one. So your chip rack now is quite full of chips. My theory is I want to get my red chips, turn them into greens. And I want to get my green chips and turn them into black. And I want to get my black chips and turn them into purple. So then when you color up, you'll probably be lucky enough to get some yellow chips, which are $1,000 chips. And that puts a big smile on Pablo's face. I know that when we go out. So it puts a smile on my face too. So try it. Let us know how you do. It's very effective. It works really well for us.
Yep.
And Pablo has another.
What do they call those yellow chips?
Oh, they call these bumblebees, because usually they're laced with black. These are just yellow, but typically the $1,000 chips are yellow and black, so we call them bumblebees. So get as many bumblebees as you can, man. Let us know how it's going for you, and send us an email. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you.